What's going on, guys? This is Raymond Ironbone McKinney. Today, I want to talk more about assumptions, the law of assumption. And I saw a comment, I think on one of my messages, on one of my posts, saying something about persisting. And what I think about when it comes to persisting and the assumption of the desired state. I don't see persisting as like banging your head against a wall kind of thing. Not literally kind of thing, or just like you just keep it firm and firm until you've exhausted and turn blue in the face and pass out kind of thing. That's not how I see persistent at all. The way I see persistent, guys, is frequently dwelling in the state desired. That doesn't mean, for me, I'm gonna make this assumption for myself too. Um, I don't always have to. I don't always have to focus on that state. I can make the assumption that I can live from that state, and I can assume that I'm already in the state. It's said and done, and it'll inevitably show up. It could show up literally seconds from now, kind of thing. Since time is just an illusion, guys. Time and space are an illusion. They're only constructions of the mind. One's frame of reference, directed by assumption. So, yeah, persisting the assumption, it really means to me, guys, is just make it a lifestyle. Doesn't mean to bang yourself against the wall kind of thing. To not condition yourself, like how long it'll take, all that stuff. Time and space take care of themselves, guys. They're byproducts of your frame of reference. That's it. Don't overwhelm yourself. That you have to. What is it like? Just has to man. Unless if it's in situations where. That's me. Okay. But yeah, in moments where. Yeah, you can assume. In moments of need, if you're in desperate situations, like money situations, or if like bad weather's coming, if it's you can assume in that moment, can put all your focused attention in that moment, saying everything's fine, everything's fine. Do not waver. In that moment, you can use that in your favor, guys. But yeah, you don't have to overwhelm yourself with like all these things, like how long do you have to persist, kind of thing. You can make the assumption, guys. That's just simply just to set the intention, and it's done. And to not always condition it. Um, like I share with you guys, I treat something like the law of iron body. The law of iron body is my rule that I set for myself. I can live by this law. It's said and done. I treat it as an immutable law, just like the law of conservation of energy. Nothing can be created nor destroyed. The law of iron body cannot be created nor destroyed, but just manifest into being, called into being. It already existed. It just wasn't manifested into being. Alchemized into being. And again, like I said, doesn't have to be verified by science, guys. I verified for myself. Doesn't matter how fake it is. I assumed it into being. An assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. And persistence, guys, just simply means to live from the state. To often live from a state. To live, to like pretend like a child kind of thing. To imagine like a child, like an innocent child. To view life as kind of like a playground for yourself. Doesn't matter what the external world says, guys. They're just mirroring your assumptions. Just, yeah. And I don't see the world as like gloom and doom kind of thing when you think of stuff like, the world's coming into an end kind of thing. That's an assumption, guys. That's a generally accepted assumption. that we treat it as fact. And no one's ever certain when it comes to things like, was it global warming, all that stuff, or climate change, all this stuff. I don't put my attention on it, guys. I look at even those things. You can make life however you view it. The way life is simply how you view it, how you assume it to be. So yeah, guys, I hope this video helps. And bless you all, and happy manifesting. What would Iron Bite do?